Okay, here we are back in League of Legends. So for this game, I've queued up for the top lane. We'll see who I end up picking. Thing is, when your support is packing barrier, you kind of already have red flags going off. We'll see if that's maybe just a mistake. They haven't adjusted their summers just yet. That's the best case scenario. There we go. So we are on patch 6.2. Karma has been buffed to reduce the mana cost on her W, and I'm wondering if this is what's going to actually push her into the realm of play. As for the team right here, it's like, depending on who I'm up against, I may want someone else, but we'll see. With the way our current team is shaping up with Janna, Diana, Karma, we have shields to pass around. Diana doesn't, but like, we could really make Diana annoying if she's going to dive into the enemy team, since they have to get through both my shield and Janna's, and since I'm going AP, my shield will have a nice little chunk to it. So Lucian has a 150 range disadvantage. That could be a bit problematic. Now for Malphite, do I still want to stick to Karma? That's the question.
I thought you'd never pick me.
And damn, is it lagging. So you can see my list of guys. Nasus is kind of tempting here, to be honest. That way I could be just as tanky. Although Galio is also pretty tempting. I'm gonna lock in Karma though.
Always trust your spirit.
Where's her default? Classic, I guess, is her default. That's a bit of an odd name. But I have a custom skin for Karma, which is why I want to go back to her default rather than her traditional, and you'll see what it looks like. Yeah, I was anticipating an AD mid, which is why I like going AP tops. We do have Diana, yes, but
They will fear the wild.
we have a really big poke comp here. Thing is, Lucian can't really help us because of his range. Yeah, shields and heals. So for this game, do I want Morellos or what?
No, and if the tables were turned, I would show you no mercy.
I guess Diana's free to play because I don't own her. Thing is, we can have artificial tanks with the shields, we just have to watch out for their team fight. As for my masteries, I do want to change something. This is my Vlad page, in case you're wondering. I want Dangerous Game since I'm using someone with mana. But otherwise, everything's the exact same. Question is, instead of teleport, do I want Ignite? I'm gonna take Ignite. I'm going for some kill pressure here. The other reason why I can get away without teleport is that due to my shield, I can actually run back to lane fairly quickly. But right there you can see my custom Karma skin. So if you don't recognize that, you'll be able to see it better in game. We have 4 Thunderlords, they have 4, and then they also have the tanky thing. So the big thing is, if Lucian and Janna get pulled, they're going to be in a really bad spot since 2 Thunderlords are going to drop on them, and it can get really, really dicey. All things considered, Morg might have been a better choice, but Janna was first pick if I remember, so yeah. That's kind of how that plays out. Otherwise, I do have to watch out for him. He kind of makes me want to build the Athenes to start things off with. That way I have a little bit of protection from him with that and my shield. Athenes and Morellos both had their costs reduced, so it can be kind of flexible. Supposedly this was changed too. Grant a gold. That's actually kind of tempting. But I don't want to start with that. The reason why I'm also looking at Frost Queens is it will mess with the enemy engage. It can make it harder for Amumu and Malphite to get in position. Although Amumu does just need to land a bandage toss to get in. It's just we have to keep him at bay as long as possible while we poke.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Plus, if I knew they were going for Vhagar, I probably would have went for Galio instead here. So the W had its cost reduced from 70 to 50. I believe it still scales up the same way, but ultimately it will be 20 mana cheaper at all ranks. Going to be starting with Inner Flame, and we'll see if I can bully Malphite any.
Challenge what you know.
Going to stand guard here just in case, because Diana is a little vulnerable to counter jungling. It's just they don't have a very good invade team, all things considered. They have the Blitz, yes, and they have like the Vhagar Cage, but if he starts with that, he's going to be in a kind of rough spot against Nidalee early on. It looks like Nidalee found Blitz, so yeah, I'm going to just go to lane.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire. The answer lies within.
Damn, I ain't gonna disable his passive in time.
Heart and mind.
So one thing about the Thunderlords that I'm running is that the amount of time you have to proc it has been reduced.
Act with conviction.
Right, I'm gonna miss that one. Minion block.
By force of will.
Like right now I'm thinking I should have gone for the corrupting potion. So you can see the big problem with Karma is the minion block. Ultimately, I want to get this to the point where I can just nuke it down with the Q.
Never fear change. The answer lies within.
First love.
Get out of here. So I'm going to buy an Amp Tome and a Fairy Charm on this back. Gives me flexibility to go either way.
As Ionia changes, so must I.
Was going to wait for a pink ward, but I can't really afford to at the moment. Definitely think I may want to go Morello's here. What's the AP difference between the two? 80, 60.
Never again will I sit idle. Focus. Heart and mind. My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
So if I can last hit, I can regen my mana here. Plus I need to kill a little bit of time for Thunderlords to come off cooldown.
I have seen two paths and made another between. Challenge what you know. My spirit is an unquenchable. Never become a monster to defeat one. Never again.
So the Ignite was probably a bit much, but I need to get a bit of an edge here in order to keep Malphite in check.
We must all make our choices.
Hoping they see him.
Challenge what you
So this isn't going to help my mana regen any, but I'll have more power to bully Malphite.
Has been slain.
Okay, good roam on their part. So what can I see about my Thunderlords? They don't tell me the exact cooldown. The burst damage is about 80, I'll say. It's going to be a little bit less because of the armor and MR. Well, it's just magic damage, I think.
never falter. The answer lies within.
If he wants EXP, he has to pay a certain amount of HP to get it.
We have learned as much as we have suffered.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
None will question our result.
Putting this into my W so that I can get more duration on the CC.
I have seen two paths.
Basically, I want to make sure that he can't just walk out of it.
Peace, no matter the cost. As I am changes, so must I. To conquer oneself is to conquer all. The answer lies within.
Now I am going to...
We have learned.
And that backfired on them a bit. But yeah, I'm going to be going for this, I think.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm actually going back for the chalice. I need the mana regen, I think.
Never fear change.
Both Malphite and Vagar deal magic damage, as well as Amumu, so this is going to cut into all three of them. Blitz does both. Some of his stuff is magic damage, but other parts are Fizz, namely his E and just the W as auto attacks.
Heart and mind as one.
So I have double his CS just due to me bullying him.
As Ionia changes, so must I. Never again will I sit idle.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
We must all make
Shut down.
There is wisdom in war.
What's my ignite at? 230. Sadly, since he hit level 7, he now has the reduced cooldown on his passive.
I have seen two paths and made another between them. The answer lies within.
An ally has been slain.
Never again will I sit.
Dangerous game, boys!
Down.
Let's grab this. I'm actually going to grab another Amp Tome. I'm going to be going for Liandry straight up here to deal with Malphite's
Has destroyed a turret.
magic resist, as well as just to burn through his hit points. It's also going to be bad news for him that I got a blue buff off of Amumu.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
That sucked.
As Ionia changes, so must I.
One auto for each of these. Those need a couple.
We have learned as much as we have suffered.
Hey, there's Malphite. Gotta help myself to the tower then.
Focus.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
We must all make our choices.
Just notice that pink.
I have seen two paths and made another.
He's still down there. I'm gonna peek in on this red buff, see if it's here. It is. Not.
Pardon.
An enemy has been slain.
Huh. And then one for each of them, just like last time.
Through me.
You can shield minions on Karma to further reduce the tower damage to them. It's helpful to do this actually to the siege minion, but in this case I don't have one, it died already.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Challenge. Never falter.
So let's see. Nidalee has the most kills at 4. I'm number 2 with 3.
I have seen two paths and made another between. We must all.
Damn, I ain't making it time. You have to wonder if that's what he thought when he actually made that pull. Well, this is a good way to die. Shields for days. I'm dead. I don't think the potion would have saved me, but at least I got his ignite.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
From our summoning platform.
Nidalee's a drama queen, apparently. And I have let my CSing go to hell for this last couple minutes when I was trying to team fight. Dragon's not gonna be up for a little while yet.
As Ionia changes, so must I.
Okay, those will be close in time. If he continues to stack MR, he's not going to be too effective against Lucian, and I can just get an early Void Staff to deal with him. I am running Hybrid Pen Marks, if I remember correctly.
Indecision is failure.
I'm going to put this in my shield.
The answer locked Liandry. Challenge what you know.
Shut down.
Crap. Wrong way. Oh well. I'll just replace that as a consolation.
We have learned as much as we
I'm lagging and I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm gonna say it's patch date stuff. Let's get in position for the dragon now.
As Ionia changes, so must I. The answer lies within.
We should be taking the dragon.
My country fire. Never fall.
Okay, now we can shove some towers even harder than normal.
Two paths and made another between. Never again.
Ping is starting to go up. Yeah, there's no real reason for us to stick around here. Okay. I can turn this into a void stat if need be, or I can go straight into death cap. We have to see what the enemy does to respond. Although in their situation, I would strongly recommend... Yeah, I like that idea.
We must all.
I think I'm gonna go Banner of Command 2. Malphite's gonna have a little bit of trouble trying to clear that minion out, since he can't use spells. It'll be an Aegis for our team.
The answer lies within. We have learned as much as we have suffered.
I'm actually gonna head bot real quick.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
Sadly, Karma is not as strong of a pusher as Vlad is.
Enemy double kill.
Now, how fast can I get over here?
As Ionia changes, so must I.
I knew she was free. He survived with like 100 hit points. dragon will be coming up shortly.
I have seen two paths.
Yeah, I think I want a death cap here. Going to stick around for a moment. We have an incoming wave.
Here it is. Never
Gonna go mid if Lucian's going top. Third dragon will be extremely helpful for us because it'll give us more mobility to kite back as we poke.
challenge.
Plus, if they're denied the second one, it's not going to be as easy for them to push in. Uh-oh. Two, three on Lucian, so we gotta get this.
Never fall. As Ionia changes, so must I.
An ally has been slain.
We must all make our choice. My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
Diana will be up shortly, so the very least we need to do is just delay it. We do have to watch out for a team fight. That is one thing that can quickly screw us. Yeah, Banner of Command is definitely on hold here.
I have seen two paths and made another. Never fear change.
Gonna hit us.
Yeah, that didn't really hurt. That will. Bye.
As I live, so must I.
So let's see. The ult.
Never falter.
Damn. That's a lot of damage.
We have learned much as Ionia speaks through me.
Let's go get the death kill. I may actually still want that banner. She has a lockup. Yeah. This does give me more CDR. Then again, I'm almost capped. Regardless, that can turn into a void staff, so I have flexibility still. Malphite is now starting to stack armor.
Never falter.
Yeah, I have to say I'm kind of glad I did not go for Frost Queens here.
There is wisdom.
Yes, you are gonna ult for me.
Never become a monster to the never falter.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Where did Malphite go? Did he rage?
Destroyed an inhibitor.
There's the Thunderlord. So you got to see my Blue Lantern Karma. Hope prevails, and let's see what the endgame stats look like. So there were a lot of things I know I could have done better since I was roaming around instead of just sticking to the top lane, forcing Malphite to respond to me. A rank, kind of expected. Damage dealt, I was right up there with Nidalee and Lucian. Lucian had a good number on me, 30% approximately. Damage taken. Huh, nice even split. So, let's see, 12.4, yeah, since I was roaming around too much I started to fall behind in gold, and I guess my damage may have suffered somewhat for that. Even Diana had more than me. I had really nice CS for a while there, but Caitlyn seems to have had the most in the game. Oh well. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.